I just want to remind you that knowing the problem is half solving it. Ikiwa sisi tumetambua kwamba matatizo yetu ama challenges zetu katika sehemu hii ya pwani ni mambo gani, basi in my opinion the glass is half full and not half empty. If this government, if this country has a vision 2030, by 2030 Kenya would like to grow at the rate of 10% per annum in a sustainable manner. Socially, economically, we would like to be somewhere by 2030. Where would we want to be in the coastal region by that time? People have been talking about the coastal people and upcountry people. And by the end of the day, it has resulted into so many things which are not good. Again, 1992, 1997, and of course you're all familiar that we have the MRC issue as well that is with us. We need to pause and ask ourselves, are we the only ones who have got this challenge? Yes, you can meet here. Yes, you can say you are united. But the perception of normality outside there is the coastal leaders are not united. Prove people wrong. Today in nation, you suspect each other. You mistrust each other. We need to prove people wrong. But that, as I said, is really, by the way, the issue is unification. And you have gathered here because you want to unite. Let me use the word, you want to strengthen your unity. I don't believe that you're not united. But you want to strengthen your unity. What is the foundation? What is the basis of your unity? And you can argue and say, we want to unite. We want to see that we have one formidable force, and then we want to negotiate with somebody else so that we can get maximum from political goodwills. Is that the purpose of unity? You want to unite because you believe you can be able to tackle issues of the coast together and not separately. You want to unite because your challenges are more or less the same in one county and another. You want to unite because you feel you want to complement in what you're doing. If we can be able to come out of this place saying, okay, let's leave our differences for the purpose of this region, I think we are going to make big steps. For what purpose do you need that party? What purpose? Is it going to be a coastal party? Have you had a party in the past? How have you performed with those coastal parties in the past? What have we learned from that? And I think today you are resolving that you didn't meet here to come and form a party. Because you have seen, you even have parties now. Why are you not jumping in those parties? Are we coastal leaders or are we national leaders? We can be in CORD, we can be in Jubilee, and we can position ourselves and be the leaders of those parties. Is there any way that you are being sort of objected or you are being obstacled from doing that? The late Ngala and the late Nasir and nobody else in the past have been able to try and bring the coastal political leaders together and have one voice. Surely you are very educated people. You are very respectable people. What is stopping you from agreeing that you can have a leader who will lead other leaders? It doesn't mean when you have one person, the rest are not leaders. You need to look at development agenda. Yes, you're a political leader, but ultimately, what are you trying to do with the politics? Is it politics for the sake of politics? Or is politics that is going to result into something else? Is going to bring food on the table? We cannot just be meeting here and say everybody is concerned about the coastal leaders meeting, and when they meet they agree, and then they go out and break on the agreement they have agreed on that particular day. You must implement. Just imagine 620 kilometers of the coastline. Just imagine over 350 nautical miles in the Indian Ocean. These are the resources. Just imagine your port. Imagine your minerals. Imagine the lapsed. And you think people are going to sleep when you unite? When you come together? Of course they are concerned. And believe me, now that you have met, your disunity is going to be even more. Why? Because, wameamka hawa. How do you go about disunite them again? The issue of stability, the issue of security do not know borders. So if you do not unite, if you do not work together, you're going to struggle, you're going to fight this menace, and you'll not be able to handle that issue alone. People are talking about some of the political leaders at the coast ni vibaraka vya watu wengine. This is what they say. This is what they say. I mean, for me, I feel so bad. Believe me, whether you like it or not, there will be among you, either in this room or outside, that they are going to struggle for this unification not to happen. But can we identify the agents of change here? Can we identify the ambassadors among you and say, we shall fight? And let history judge us. That we met, we discussed, we had other forces, but we bet them. We have been unified. You will not believe, but sometimes a political leader will also want to be seen that he or her is up there alone. And when you go to your masters and say, Master, Master, I'm trying, but these other people don't want to come in your direction. But I'll continue to try. But mimi niko na wewe kabisa. Tribalism, whether we like it or not. We have had this, a Muslim in the coast talking ill about a Christian in the coast. A Swahili and Arab, yes, you can say we are together, Senator, sisi wajomba na nini, but behind the curtains of, sisi mijikenda bana, na wale wa Swahili bana. Sisi Mwarabu bana, na wale wa Swahili. Wale ni hivi na hivi. When will that change? We are planning so that we can have more drug users. In our plans, we are saying in the next financial year and the next one, can we increase the number of rehabilitation centers? If you can see that, that means you are anticipating to get more problems rather than looking for the solution to the problems we have. And help each other during the unification. There are others who will be behind. There are others who are in front. We must be able to help each other. It's a collective responsibility. By all means, be at the top, be the best. But the best person, the best leader is the one who brings others to the top as well. And we must be able to deal with the enemies and the forces. This to me is very critical. And let's not complain about it. When people come and say, let's divide the coastal people,